Good morning. Apparently someone does not want to be disturbed from his little nap in the sun. I've obviously always been obsessed with Ernie, but he's moving out in a month, and so now I'm like particularly just appreciating every single cute little moment. Those of you who don't know, Ernie is not my cat. He is my roommate's cat, and my roommate is moving out, so he's taking his cat with him, as he should, but I'm very sad. So we're getting in all the pets. Nope. Anyway, today I am taking you guys through a full day of reverse dieting, what I eat, how I'm training, all that good stuff, bringing you guys up to speed on how this process is going for me. Those of you who don't know, reverse dieting is the magical process by which you can literally speed up your metabolism. You eat more, you lift heavy, your metabolism speeds up. If you think it's literally impossible or just like a fairy tale dream that you could achieve your ideal physique and be able to eat whatever you want, you're wrong. Reverse dieting is how you get there. I am in the process of creating a full course on reverse dieting that would answer literally every single question you could possibly have and give you all of like the good details, hacks, tips, tricks, all that good stuff. That's a couple months away, but I'm really excited about it, and I'm really excited to be reverse dieting right now. I could literally just stand here and ramble and give you 20 minutes of content, but I also want to eat. I want to show you my workout. So I'm gonna get a snack, I think like a little pre-workout snack. Let's see what I can find in my fridge. All right, I grabbed myself a Rebel dark chocolate protein. Just want to get some protein and carbs in a pre-workout. It does have a little more fat than I would necessarily recommend as like a pre-workout snack, but I'm really not bothered by that. I really just want like a little something in my stomach. Today is a heavy leg day, so we're going hard. We need the fuel. This is the fuel. As I told you guys in my I think previous video, I am in a strength phase in training right now. And by strength, I don't just mean I'm strength training, like general strength training. I mean like the strength mode of resistance training where I'm lifting like for max-ish weight. I'm not doing 1 rep maxes because that's a lot, but I am doing like 2 to 5 reps, up to 6 to 8 for like the smaller like isolation exercises, but mostly like the heavy stuff is 2 to 5 reps, 4 to 6 sets, resting like 2 to 3 minutes in between sets. Just really trying to lift as much weight as I physically can. And strength training and hypertrophy training are, in my opinion, like the 2 best modes of training for a reverse diet because they're the best at like actually speeding up the metabolism. By the way, I get so many questions about this top. I have it in 2 other colors, in green and in black. It's from Tala. I'll leave a link down in the description box below, but I get so many questions. I felt like I should say something. But yeah, training for strength and training for hypertrophy are 2 of the best ways to speed up the metabolism just because it requires so much from the body to be able to do that like it just burns more calories and it gets your metabolism like really fired up. Like, and not only does it burn calories in progressing in those things, but it helps maintain that higher calorie burn as long as you're doing enough to like maintain the strength and the muscle that you've built. The body does not prioritize maintaining muscle mass if you're not using it because muscle is a very energy expensive tissue. So not only does it require a lot of calories to build muscle, but the body requires a lot of calories just to maintain the muscle that you have on you. So evolutionarily, it would be advantageous to let go of whatever muscle that you're not using because it's burning extra calories that like you don't have because you're hunting and gathering and don't have access to food 24/7. So basically the more strength you build and the more muscle you build, the more calories your body's going to burn at rest. So both of them are just really good for a reverse diet, speeding up the metabolism. So that's why I switched to a strength phase because I was doing hypertrophy-ish before, I think, for like a month. So just a new adaptation for my body to adapt to, and it's going good. I'm super excited about it, doing like heavy pull-ups again and heavy deadlifts, and my deadlifts got so weak. I don't know what happened, but my bench, we're getting there. We're getting back. It's fun. I like it. Let's go lift heavy things. that workout felt amazing. I felt a lot stronger than I thought I would. I'm in the late luteal phase of my menstrual cycle, so usually I would be like ramping down the intensity right now, or at the very least like not pushing the weight. This is the time when I would normally aim for like maintenance, like lift the same thing that I did last week, like just kind of take it easier. But I got in the gym and like I was feeling really good and really strong. Like my body was like ready for more. So I did like an extra rep of some stuff. I didn't like go a ton harder or anything. I was still very aware of like where my body's at right now and what it needs, but also what it was telling me it was ready for. And it was ready for like one more rep of a lot of stuff. But that was good. That felt good. And now I have a little food. I am literally just scavenging today. Usually when I film videos, I like to at least have some idea of what I'm gonna eat during the day, so it's not just like a jumbly mess of not really helpful stuff. But today I have no plans, so hopefully it won't be a jumbly mess of not really helpful stuff. But I actually have a lot of leftovers in my fridge right now that I'm trying to go through because my mom was just here, like hanging out with me, helping me clean my room. Moms are great. We did like a whole deep clean of my room and it feels like a new room and it makes me so happy. But we went out and got a lot of amazing food, but our eyes were bigger than our stomachs a lot of the time, so I have a lot of leftovers. So this is a leftover from breakfast yesterday. It's a little turkey baguette sandwich. Literally mostly bread. Like, that's not a lot of turkey or veggies in there that you can see, but that's okay. It's delicious. My mouth is literally watering. I think it's turkey, cheese, some like microgreens, tomato, and maybe like a little bit of mayo. This is a gluten-free baguette, and oh my goodness. This is just so good. I had to eat it today so that it wouldn't go bad, because if this went bad, it would be a tragedy. So I told you guys last week that my reverse diet has been going a little bit slower than I was planning, just because life-induced anxiety has decreased my appetite, and so it's just been harder to push my calories. I've still been eating like enough, I just haven't been able to push as much into a surplus as I was planning. So the other day I decided to do a little grocery haul. I placed an order on Thrive Market to get all of the things that I thought would make it a lot easier for me to get my calorie intake up. So I actually ordered a lot more like hyper palatable foods, still healthy foods because it's from Thrive Market, so it's gonna be pretty good for you. And also I'm not about to eat a Snickers bar at least this early into my reverse diet to get my calories up. But I just wanted to order a bunch of things that I knew that I loved and that could easily help me get my calorie intake up, because they're so delicious that I will eat them even if I don't have too much of an appetite. So I actually forgot what I ordered, so I'm just gonna surprise myself as I show you guys what I got. Oh, first and foremost, I did get peppermint tea. This is not helpful in increasing appetite. It's just, I'm drinking a lot of tea, and tea is expensive. It's a lot cheaper on Thrive Market, so I got myself some peppermint tea. One of my absolute favorites, paleo puffs from Lesser Evil. These are so good. I could eat an entire bag in one sitting, which I think would get me at least 700 calories. I probably won't eat the entire bag in one sitting, but like as a little snack, if I need an extra like 200 calories to just get my calorie intake up, so easy to eat. I also got apparently 2 bags. I don't know if that was a mistake or if maybe it just came with 2 bags. Coconut oil, sweet potato chips. So these are literally just sweet potato, coconut oil, and sea salt. Delicious, great quality ingredients, and I could totally just eat a bag of these in one sitting if I really needed to. Oh, yes! I was hoping that I ordered these. I'm so excited. It's Justin's dark chocolate peanut butter cups. I've just been obsessed with peanut butter cups lately. Although I think I meant to order the milk chocolate. But to be fair, these I could eat a whole bag of, and that would probably just not be a good idea because there is a little bit more sugar. I would feel like I was gonna die and just have a very upset stomach afterwards. So the fact that I got dark chocolate is probably better so that I don't eat the entire bag. But these have been my go-to dessert lately to just get my calorie intake up. It's been working. I also have, what is this? Aha! I ordered my favorite curry sauce, Yai's Thai coconut curry. This is full of good fats, which means it is full of calories, but also full of flavor. So I'm going to be able to just dump this on some chicken and just get a lot of really good nutrition. Make it easier to eat that chicken and those veggies while getting my calories, and this stuff is great. Another wrappy guy. What was this? Oh, yes. Yes. My favorite nut butter on the planet. Artisanal cashew butter. Oh. Ugh, this stuff is heaven. Like, it tastes like it has sugar in it. It's literally just 100% raw organic cashews. Like, that's all that's in here. But for some reason, it's like crack. Like, it's so good. So I can like throw this on apples with some cacao nibs and cinnamon, or I can throw it into smoothies. 2 tablespoons of this, 180 calories. Great way to get in more calories, healthy fats, add flavor, add texture, just yes. Oh, I also got a thing of crackers. Not that I would normally just like sit and eat crackers, but I figured if I go get some hummus from the store, this will be a good way to spoon the hummus into my mouth. Poo Kitchen, amazing brand. They make one of my favorite chocolates ever, but they've recently branched out into like crackers and cookies. I also recently had their cookies and they were really good, but I'd like to at least start off by not relying on dessert to get my calorie. I know I got dessert as part of a way to get my calorie intake in, but most of this is not dessert. I'm trying to start by not relying on sugar just to get my calories in. So I want the crackers over the cookies so that I could eat some hummus, and these are just delicious by themselves. Honestly, I could just eat the box of those. And then we have liquids, because drinking your calories makes it a lot easier to get calories in. So I got some Elmhurst walnut milk to make some morning lattes, a little Organifi hot chocolate, or I have recently started experimenting with like bulletproof coffee. I'm only drinking like 1 coffee a week, but I got the bulletproof coffee stuff. That's been fun. But yeah, smoothies also, great thing to add to smoothies. And then speaking of coffee, I saw these on Thrive Market and I just could not resist. If you've been following me since like the beginning, you'll know that I was obsessed with Poppin' Bottle as a brand, like when it first came out, because the ingredients are super clean. They make a lot of good like almond milky kind of things. But this one in particular is a mocha oat milk latte with adaptogens. So it's oat milk, cold brew, dates, MCT oil, cacao, cacao extract, salt, ashwagandha, maca, rosemary. Interesting. And also gum acacia and baking soda. But these are really good. I figured I would just have them as a pre-workout on like a heavy leg day if I'm feeling like it. But like I said, I'm not drinking a lot of coffee, so those will probably sit in my fridge for a while. But also 100 calories, 18 grams of carbs. I think that's like a pretty good like pre-workout snack. Anyway, that's what I got from Thrive Market. It's all just sitting in front of me right now, like just calling my name. I really want to drink one of these, but it's way too late to have a coffee. Also, I had a coffee yesterday, so we're not gonna do that, but they're just so good. It's just like a spread of like some of my absolute favorite foods, and it makes me so happy. So for those of you who don't know, Thrive Market is an online membership-based grocery store that's on a mission to make living healthy, easy, and affordable for everyone. And the reason I got all of this on Thrive Market is because they really do make it a lot more affordable to eat this kind of stuff. The total cost for all of these groceries, if I had bought it at Whole Foods, would have been $80. It cost me $50. So I saved not quite 50%, almost 40% of what I would have spent at the grocery store. And this is all stuff that like I need and actively would have bought anyway. So Thrive Market just makes it really easy to shop thousands of organic foods and natural products at prices that are way below traditional retail prices. And if you find it listed low, like for a lower price outside of Thrive Market, they will match the price. I do mostly get food from them, but you can actually get like everything that you need from them. They not only have an amazing selection of organic groceries and snacks and supplements, but they also have a whole selection of non-toxic cleaning supplies, non-toxic beauty items, personal care products, organic kids products. They have clean wine. They have frozen meat that you can get that's actually really high quality. They actually have a ton of frozen foods that I recently discovered that's just like really exciting. They have so many of my favorite frozen things. They also make it really easy to filter by diet. So whether you're gluten-free, keto, paleo, AIP, vegan, you name it, like you can filter by. I think they have like over 80 different ways to filter through all of their products to find exactly what you're looking for. So if you're interested, they do have 2 different membership options that you can pick from to suit whatever you're looking for. If you want the month to month, it's $9.95 a month. And if you go for a year, it comes out to $5 a month. And I save upwards of $15, $20 plus. Like on this, I saved $30. So I literally basically make money with this because I spend $5. I save $30. It's stuff that I would have bought anyway. It just makes sense. So if you do want to check it out, you can go to the link in the description or go to thrivemarket.com/fitandnerdy to get yourself 40% off your first order, like off of the already discounted prices. Imagine if I got all this and an extra 40% off. I would be saving like almost 80%, like 75%. That's insane. And then with my link, you'll also get a free gift worth over $50 when you sign up. So take advantage of that. That's an amazing offer. Like I've been working with Thrive for a very long time. This is one of the best offers that I've seen. So if you haven't signed up with them yet, like take advantage of this. Just do it. I highly recommend. I was using Thrive for years before I even started working with them. Like, I love it so much. Cannot recommend it enough. Check it out. Link in description. So I'm just sitting here working on client check-in emails, and I started snacking because that breakfast was very, very good, but not enough of a breakfast. I had 2 tiny snacks instead of an actual meal, which for me sets me up to be hungry all day, which now that I think of it might actually just be a good strategy for reverse dieting, just snacking all day instead of having meals and getting too full, but generally that doesn't make me feel the best, so probably not a good long-term strategy. But today, snacking. These are other puffy guys from Lesser Evil, not the ones that I just got. I had these in my cabinet already. I've eaten probably half a serving so far, but I just realized I probably could use some protein. So I have this random beef stick in my cabinet. It's from Paleo Valley. Beef stick made with 100% grass-fed beef. I've never tried these before. I've heard good things. Can't open it though. There we go. That's actually really good. Yes, I want more. According to MyFitnessPal, it's only 6 grams of protein, 5 grams of fat, but at least there's a little bit of protein and it's delicious. So I ended up finishing that bag of the power curl things, which ended up being about a serving. My food is absolutely all over the place right now, and it kind of has been this whole week. Mostly because my mom was here, and so we were kind of just eating whatever, and I wanted to take her to all of like my favorite restaurants and stuff. And so I was tracking, but I wasn't putting too much intention into it beyond tracking and making sure I was eating enough. And this is where I've shifted my strategy a little bit, at least temporarily, while I kind of get myself on track, is I'm a lot more focused on the calories than the macros right now, because there's literally no point in trying to hit 90 grams of protein if I'm not eating in a surplus. Like, priority number 1 for a reverse diet is eating in a small surplus, and if I'm not doing that, then the macros are irrelevant. So I'm prioritizing the surplus, and then from there, looking at the macros. So this week my protein was definitely a little bit lower than I would have liked. My carbs were pretty much on point, and my fat was just a little bit higher than was necessarily the most helpful. Like, it just would have been more helpful if I'd eaten a little bit more protein this week and a little bit less fat. But like, again, it would have been even less helpful if I had been in a deficit, because we're not trying to do that right now. So that said, today's the last day of the week that I'm like averaging my macros over, because I am doing this based on weekly averages. I'm less concerned about the specific day to day, and this week I will have averaged 200 calories more than I was eating in my deficit. So like, we're still doing pretty good. So I'm actually still making really good progress. I feel like I've been talking about this like so negatively, like, oh my god, I can't eat enough, like it's going so much slower. Like, it's not bad. It's just been a lot less structured than I was planning on it being, and it's just not quite going according to plan. But it's not like we're completely derailed from the plan and nothing is going right. It's just like a smidge off from what I was intending, but like, that's okay. Like I said, I think last week, like, I'm on no specific timeline for this. If it does take a little bit longer, that's totally okay. If I put on 1 more pound of body fat than I was hoping to, also okay. Like, we're just in this for the journey. We're having a good time. We're eating good food. We're training hard. We're getting strong. Like, I have nothing to complain about. Like, here's the thing that I think is so important to keep in mind, regardless of what your goals are. Fitness should feel good. Like, it should not feel like a battleground where you're constantly like fighting cravings, fighting hunger, dying on the treadmill. Like, it should feel good. It should add to your life, not take away from it. Like, why would you be doing all of this and it's taking away from the joy of life? Like, that's so counterintuitive. Like, health and fitness should add to how you feel in a positive way. Like, fitness should feel good. After my walk, I made a giant mug of peppermint, ginger, lemon, and honey tea, because you gotta stay #hydrated. And then for dinner, I ended up Postmating a burger because I had nothing in my fridge, because I used my groceries before my mom got here, and then I just haven't had a chance to go grocery shopping, so we had nothing. So I had to rely on the good old Postmates. I got this from one of my favorite restaurants that uses really high quality ingredients, high quality meats, high quality oils, all that good stuff. Then I added an egg and bacon to the burger for good measure and to get those calories up, because I needed them. And then for dessert, I opened up one of those bags of the Justin's peanut butter cups and had 4 of those. And now it's the next day. Today's a rest day. I did a nice little stretchy session this morning. Just went on a quick little like
20-minute walk. That was nice. It's a really nice day outside. I'm just gonna keep on going with the reverse diet plan, taking it nice and easy, having a good time. If you guys have any questions or comments about my reverse diet journey, please leave them down in the comments below. If you liked this video, please give it a big thumbs up. It really does support me and my channel. I really genuinely appreciate it. Make sure you check out Thrive Market or go to thrivemarket.com/fitandnerdy to get yourself a little discount. Please share this video with your friends, your family, and your neighbors. If you want to see more content from me all about health and fitness, you can check it out over here. To see future videos, make sure you hit that subscribe button, hit the little notification bell so you get notified when I post a video, and I will see you very soon. Bye!